Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Keda, and this is definitely going to be the video that you must watch, okay? And let me tell you why. Because a lot of you have been asking me to drop a brow tutorial because every time I come on here, my brows are already filled in. So I decided to oblige and give the people what they want, and the people want a brow tutorial. So let's get into it. So first things first, so let's just get this out the way. A lot of people say that your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. Well, I'm here to tell you that's a lie. That's a lie. Get that out of here, okay? Because first of all, they're not supposed to even be sisters, okay? Because think about it. How many people do you know that are sisters that don't even look alike? Don't worry, I'll wait. Oh, okay. Because no, they're more like cousins, distant relatives, if you will. I mean, listen. Honestly, as long as your brows look similar, you're good to go. Because a lot of the times, brows are very disobedient. You know, they're very unruly, they're real disrespectful, real moody, okay? But as long as you can get them to look as similar as possible, you're good to go. Because understand that regardless, brows are still going to be like, one is going to be thicker than the other, one is going to be thinner than the other, one is going to be more arched, one is going to come out more. It's just, one tail is going to be longer. It's just like, I'm talking with my hands a lot. Y'all like my nails? But no, seriously, on a serious note, don't drive yourself crazy trying to get them perfect, all right? As long as they're similar, you're good to go. As long as one isn't all the way right here and the other one is over here, you're good to go, all right? All right, so first things first. I like to use pencils. I am a pencil girl all the way. I've tried pomades, I've tried eyebrow gels, I've tried eyeshadow. Doesn't work for me. I'm a pencil girl. The pencil that I love to use is from e.l.f. It's the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. Let me see, can you guys see that? This one's really good. I love it. First of all, it comes with a spoolie. It's only $5. And as you can see from the title of this video, it's definitely budget friendly because y'all know, Keda fam, a dose of Keda fam. What are we? We're what? We're frugal, we're smart, and we don't pay full price. So actually, e.l.f. is having a sale right now, 40% off their entire site. I'm dropping this video tonight. Today is Monday, November 30th. So I think they have until like the 2nd or something like that. But get you some, because I definitely bought some. I bought, y'all better not judge me, but I bought 16 actually. Because I mean, like, listen, you got to have stuff in stock, okay? For clients, for yourself, just, you got to have things in stock. All right, so understand that just because I'm using a pencil doesn't mean that you guys have to use a pencil. You can use whatever it is that you like. You can substitute this for whatever it is that works for you. Whether it be eyeshadow, eyebrow gel, pomade, whatever. Whatever works for you, go ahead. It's really more so the method that I want you guys to pay attention to. So this is a beginner-friendly brush. This is from e.l.f. It's a duo brush, so it comes with the spoolie and the angled part here. This retails for about, I think $3, maybe $4 if I'm not mistaken. But you can find this at Walmart, Target, CVS, wherever they sell e.l.f. You can find it online. You can find them at Ulta. Super inexpensive. The brush that I like to use is from MAC. It's a flat concealer brush. This is the 242. I like to use this for my eyeshadow, and I also like to use this to clean up my brows. Those two brushes you guys can use to clean up your brows. You can use the angled brush to fill in. Now clean up your concealer to actually buff it out. You guys need blending brushes. This is from Real Techniques. This is a Deluxe Crease brush. So I do use this to buff out my concealer, or you can use this one from e.l.f., which is a flawless concealer brush. You can use this as well. You can use this to blend out your concealer under your eye or on your face. Either one, it's honestly, they're both really good and they're both inexpensive. The Real Technique one does not come alone. This one comes in a pack. There's another brush that comes with it. I'm not sure where that brush is. It's somewhere around here. But this one does not come by itself. But Real Techniques is having a sale right now, 40% off, so go get you some. And this one is from e.l.f. And this one is about, I think, $3 or $4. And this one is really good. I really do love this one. I fell in love with this one first, and then I started using this one. So I kind of alternate between the two. But you definitely need a brush to blend. Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you a little funny story. So when I first started doing makeup back in 2012, right, what I struggled with the most was my eyebrows. Like, if y'all, I wish my best friend could attest to this. She'll probably say something in the comments and y'all can read it. But my brows used to be so thick. I mean, it was, y'all know what I'm gonna say. It was ghetto. It was real ghetto. It was nasty. It was bad. It was real bad. I didn't have tools. Like, I didn't have brushes or anything like that. Actually, you know what I did have? I had the dollar brushes from e.l.f. Y'all remember those brushes from e.l.f. that had like the white handle? The real synthetic brushes, that's what I was using at first. So I remember I had walked into work one day and I was so excited because I was like, oh, my brows are on fleek, they lit. No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. They was far from it, actually. They needed to be lit on fire and gone, because that's how bad they look, seriously. One girl actually came up to me, was a customer, and she was like, what did you use on your brows? So I'm like, oh, I use spiked brow pencil from MAC, you know, because I wanted to be a MAC girl so bad back then, which I ended up being. But anyway, I was pushing MAC, but I worked at Lancome at the time. But so basically what she said to me was, oh, so you use MAC? Oh, okay. And she was like, so do you use concealer? And I was like, yeah, I do. I use concealer on the top and bottom. And she was like, but why do I still see it? Y'all, I was blending out my concealer with, I'm so embarrassed to say this, so embarrassed, but I'm gonna tell y'all because we family. I was using Q-tips to blend out my concealer. Yes, I said it. Q-tips. I swam my real hair underneath this wig, this very well laid wig. I was using Q-tips to blend out my concealer. Like, it was literally, this is a how it started versus how it's going, okay? It was so bad. I had the halo brows. It was really, really bad. So my brows have definitely come a long way. But this is why I say it's so important to blend. You guys need really good brushes. Like, not expensive, but just a good quality brush. And this is it. e.l.f. and Real Techniques, they will get you together, all the way together. But yeah, please don't be like me. Don't use Q-tips. We are in a point in time where brushes are affordable, okay? I didn't really know a lot back then. Listen, man, you live and you learn, all right? I'll never do that again. But no, my brows have definitely come a long way, so I'm here to teach you guys how to do it. We're gonna hop into the tutorial right now, and yeah, see you guys at the end of the video. All right, so what I like to do first is go ahead and prime my brows. I find that since I have oily skin, priming and setting it with a powder definitely works. So I use the Makeup Forever mattifying primer, and then I go ahead and set it with the Sacha Buttercup. This powder is very matte, so that's why I like it. You can use a translucent powder, whatever powder works for you. I'm just gonna go ahead and dust that off. Now what I'm gonna do is brush my brows into place. What I like to do is line the bottom first. And I like to do really light strokes, nothing too harsh, nothing too heavy, just really light, natural strokes. So the same thing I did on the bottom, I'm just gonna go ahead and do on the top. You guys, a really good trick when you're going for a softer brow, always hold the brow pencil or the brush towards the end. It applies way less pressure and definitely gives you the softer look that you're trying to achieve. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is just fill in the brow. I do press a little harder because I want it to be just a tad bit darker. To outline, I like them a little lighter, but to fill in, I like them just a little darker, just a little bit, just a little bit. So what I like to do now is I like to take an angled brush, and I pretty much just like to take whatever product I have at the head of my brow. I just like to kind of push that upward and blend that into my brow. I don't really go in with a pencil and fill the head of my brow, only because I just like it to be a little softer, like a slight gradient effect, but Yeah, I definitely don't go in and fill it in with a pencil. I always use a brush. I just find that it looks a little bit softer, a little bit more on the natural side, and that's what I like to go for. Honestly, you guys, it's much easier to do your brows when they're already groomed, so keep that in mind. It just makes the process so much easier. What I like to do now is just go back in and just fill my brows in with the product, whatever product I have left. And I like to go in and, you know, use a spoolie and kind of brush everything out, get my brow hairs into place, because now I'm going to clean up my brow with concealer. The concealer that I'm using is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. You guys, this is like $3-4 at the beauty supply store. And I'm using the shade Fawn, and I'm using my MAC 242 brush to clean it up. If you like how your brows look without having to clean them up with concealer, then you can skip this step. But if you do like the clean, crisp look, then you can go ahead and use concealer, or you can use your foundation. So I'm just going to drag that concealer down and start to blend. I don't bring the concealer all the way out. And I also don't conceal the top of my brow. I feel as though, being that I get the brow to be so neat, there's really no need for me to conceal the top of my brow. But if that's something that you guys like to do, then go ahead and do that. But me personally, I like to do as little as possible when it comes to doing my makeup. Like, I just like to be quick with it. So we're just gonna go ahead and blend that concealer out. Just blend it good. Blend for your life, honey. But what I'm gonna do after that is, I actually didn't record this part, but what I like to do is use the Studio Fix powder in the shade NC45 to set the concealer. So now I'm going in with another brush. This is from Real Techniques. I can't remember the name of it, but I just like to use this one to kind of buff out the concealer by my tail and the head of my brow, because the concealer brush that I was using was just a little too big, and I really want to get up in there and blend, okay? So being that I don't conceal the top of my brow, I'm just going to brush my brow hairs up, brush everything into place, clean up the top of the brow with the spoolie, and then I'm going to set my brow. I definitely do recommend getting a brow gel. The one I'm using is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but you can use one from, you know, wherever. Some people use Gots to Be hair glue, gel as their brow gel, whatever works for you, but I definitely recommend it. It keeps the hairs in place and the product in place, and you ain't got to worry about it. And this is it, folks. This is a nice, clean, soft brow, nothing too crazy. This is a brow filled in. This is the brow not filled in. So there's definitely a difference, but nothing too crazy. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something, a trick or two, a couple tips. Let me know in the comments below how you felt about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Share this video, please. Help everybody that needs help with brows, okay? Because I want to help, okay? I want to help that girl that is like me right now, or was like me 8 years ago with the Q-tips and the halo brow, all right? Because sis, we've come a long way, all right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.